I'd like to state for the record that pursuant to Section 5, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, that adequate notice of this meeting has been provided to the public by posting and maintaining the annual notice of regular meetings on the bulletin board in the municipal building and providing a copy of the annual notice of the regular meetings for this year to the Glen Ridge paper, the Voice, the Montclair Times, and the Star Ledger back in January, and by filing the notice in the office of the municipal clerk. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Okay, thank you, Council President. Councilperson Patrick? Here. Councilperson Nisowich is absent. Councilperson Dawson?
Aye, here.
Councilperson Murphy?
Here.
Councilperson Morrow?
Here.
Mayor Hughes is absent. Council President Lefkowitz is present.
Here.
Council President, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rohal. For the first order of business, can I have a motion, please, to approve the minutes of the last meeting?
So
moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patrick, seconded by Mr. Dawson. And any comment on those minutes? No.
Councilperson Patrick?
Aye.
Councilperson Dawson?
Aye.
Councilperson Murphy?
Aye.
Councilperson Morrow?
Aye.
President Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays. The motion is carried.
Mr. Rohal, are there any written communications?
Yes, there are, Council President. The first one is from the Sonia Smith, Vice President of the Golden Circle, thanking the Sportsman League from Glen Ridge High School for their efforts in clearing snow for the seniors this winter. It was greatly appreciated. According to the mayor. And we received a letter from attorney Robert Casuba requesting an additional property, lot number 9 and block 72 be added to the area under consideration for redevelopment on Baldwin Street. And finally, we have resolution of the Borough of Laurel Springs supporting Assembly Bill A 4235. This would allow municipalities to send out 2 tax bills. One with just the tax burden from the tax bill for the municipality, and a separate tax bill showing the taxes for both county school and a special district. And this concludes correspondence for this evening.
Thank you very much. I'm just curious, on this last one, is this an issue that we've ever thought about at all?
No, it's actually would be just additional cost because what we try to do is illustrate what the different taxes are on your tax bill. With this to do, there's municipalities are complaining that, well, this actually, in Pennsylvania, and this a lot of the towns that are closer to the Pennsylvania border, in Pennsylvania, each entity sends out the tax bill, so you see exactly what the county taxes are, the school taxes, and the local taxes. So this might have a movement to show that generally municipal taxes are in the 20% range, to show the difference between that Board of Ed and county taxes. We haven't been part of this movement, but there are several towns that have been pushing for it. But in our case, it would be an additional expense to print and mail all the extra. And also, even in paying taxes, it's more problematic for the residents. Now it's one check. They would have to send in 2 separate checks for both the municipal taxes and then all other taxes.
Not to mention all the mortgage servicers.
Correct.
Right. Well, thanks for that context.
Yeah, the mortgage services, that would be the same thing all over again, too.
Yeah, that's right. I enjoyed, by the way, seeing this letter from the Golden Circle to the Sportsman League. It's just, from one volunteer organization to another, it's just a reminder of one of the things that makes Glen Ridge special. So that's very nice. So please file the correspondence.
Okay, thank you, Council President.
All right. Now, this is the point in the meeting when comments of the public may be heard. Would the public like to comment?
Jackie, do you have a handout there?
I do.
Can I help you?
Yes, I do. I bring greetings from the county, and I just wanted to let everyone know, next Wednesday, July 1st, they're going to have the fireworks at Brookdale Park. It's usually very well attended by the entire area and Clifton and all people. And it's going to be Simply Diamond, a tribute to Neil Diamond.
All right.
which I find interesting. He's still alive, still singing. So, and July 10th is an evening with Darlene Love, and she's a fantastic blues singer. So I think that will also be at Brookdale Park. I won't name all the events. They're all here. There are festivals. There's a blues festival. There are lots of music and food festivals and a lot of different cultural festivals throughout the county, at the county parks. So,
Thank you very much. I think those county summer music festivals are wonderful.
yeah, they're exciting. And if someone wants to see the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra, that will be appearing at Branchbrook Park or Heller Parkway on this Friday on June 26th. But isn't that graduation?
No.
It's not.
No,
It was
graduation
last,
was last
I'm behind the times. So that will be this Friday at Branchbrook.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess that concludes the comments of the public. As for the comments of the mayor, in the place of the mayor, I have no particular comments, although I guess I could sort of steal remarks of myself as the public relations, and just give a note of appreciation to Mark Davis, who has just resigned from the Channel 36 committee because his family is moving to California. So I'd like to thank Mark for his service. So at this point, it's time for the Finance and Administration Committee.
Thank you, Council President. The Finance Administration Committee has no formal report tonight, but I do have a resolution. I have resolution number 91-15. Be it resolved upon claims be approved and warrants drawn for the same. We have a current fund grant total of $660,000. And be it resolved that the Chief Financial Officer Treasurer of the Borough of Glenridge is hereby authorized to issue the payroll to the employees of the Borough of Glenridge for the pay date of July 1st, 2015. I move the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Dawson.
Councilperson Patrick?
Aye.
Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow?
Aye.
Councilperson Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays. The resolution is approved.
That concludes the report of the Finance and Administration Committee. The Public Safety Committee has no formal report tonight, but we'll have a resolution later on in this meeting.
Thank you, Councilman Patrick. On behalf of the Community Affairs and Public Relations Committee, I have no remarks other than the note of appreciation that I made a minute ago. However, I do have resolution number 9215 to appoint Joan Lisovich to serve on the borough's Shade Tree Commission for the unexpired term that's just been vacated. And so I move this resolution. Can I have a second?
Second?
Seconded by Councilwoman Morrow. Please call the roll.
Councilperson Patrick?
Aye.
Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow?
Aye.
Council President Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays. The resolution is approved.
Thank you very much. That concludes my remarks as the Community Affairs and Public Relations Committee head. And now it's time for the Public Works Utility Committee.
Chair, I have a brief activity summary of what we've been doing. The Public Works crew has been getting ready for the Sunset Classic, which takes place tonight, and the Logger Run, which takes place this Sunday. Additionally, the roads crew has been repairing potholes. We've used 18 tons of asphalt repairing potholes so far this spring. They will continue pothole repair for the next several weeks. Additionally, the entire crew has received their annual stormwater management training, and we got a new truck. Our new large capacity truck has been delivered and is operational. Truck number 6, the Storm Chaser, is a 2014 International 7400 with a hook lift. And what this does for us, the hook lift allows for the rear of the vehicle to be interchanged. So we have a salt spreader, a dumpster box and a chipper box that we're purchasing, or that we have and in place. The large truck will have much more functionality throughout the year. So now that the new truck is in service, we can sell truck 5, a 1994 GMC Top Kick. That's the big yellow truck. So I'll have a resolution for that here.
Still runs.
Hmm?
It still runs.
Yeah. It's still all there, but it doesn't have that many miles on it, but it mostly sits, where this thing will be able to use for the different activities, and it's, a comparable size truck. That was our biggest truck. But we couldn't use it very much. So this thing, with those interchangeable platforms on the back, will be able to use for lots of stuff. And there's a possibility down the road where we might want to be able to buy a boom apparatus for it that would sit on a platform too. So that's, that would really get us a lot more use out of that big truck. So now I have a resolution number 9318. The Borough of Glen Ridge is the owner of certain surplus property which is no longer needed for public use. Whereas the mayor and council are desirous of selling said surplus property in an as-is condition without express or implied warranties. Now therefore be it resolved, the mayor and the council of the Borough of Glen Ridge as follows. The sale of the property will be through Gov Deals pursuant to state contract in accordance with the terms and conditions of the state contract. The sale will be conducted online, and the address of the auction site is govdeals.com. The sale is being conducted pursuant to the local finance notice. Surplus property identified shall be sold in as-is condition without express or implied warranties, with the successful bidder required to execute a hold harmless and indemnification agreement concerning the use of said surplus property. The Borough of Glen Ridge reserves the right to accept or reject any bid submitted. List of the surplus property is listed below. Public Works truck number 5, a 1994 GMC Top Kick with accessories, and also 2 landscape trailers. Mr. Mayor, or Mr. Council President, I offer the resolution.
Thank you, Councilman Dawson, for offering that resolution. Does anyone second the resolution? I'll second. Seconded by Councilman Patrick. Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Councilperson Patrick? Aye. Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow?
Aye.
Council President Lefkovitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays, the resolution is approved.
That concludes my report.
Thank you very much, Councilman. Councilman Murphy?
Yes, Mr. Council President. No formal report, just to say that we will be sodding Carteret, Harrell, and also Forest Fields, and at great expense to the borough. And to please respect the freshly laid sod and stay off the grass until it gets a chance to knit into the soil beneath it. I also have a resolution which I would like to present, number 94-15. It talks about the sod. Whereas the Borough of Glen Ridge seeks to install sod at Carteret Park, and whereas in accordance with NJSA 40A11 et sequata, the Borough of Glen Ridge used a competitive, non-fair, and open process, non-fair? Thank you. To solicit quotes for the aforementioned after stated service, and on June 18th, 2015, Groundview LLC, 18 Wayland Drive, Rona, New Jersey, submitted the lowest responsible quote in the amount of $34,687.50. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glen Ridge that Groundview LLC be awarded the contract for the aforementioned project at Carteret Park, and be it further resolved that the administration and deputy administrator are hereby authorized to sign the contract documents necessary to effectuate the award of this contract. This contract was roughly $5,000 than the other two contracts, bids, and therefore it was the winning bid. Mr. Council President, I offer this resolution.
Thank you very much for that resolution. Does anyone second?
I'll second it.
Councilman Dawson seconds the resolution.
And if I may, I've noticed some council members mention non-fair. The non-fair method is a competitive program. What occurs is there's two laws that regulate purchasing. One being the local public contract law, which we adhere to in this process. The other one being pay-to-play, which has a different threshold. So basically, there's this area where there's a conflict between the two, and generally we follow both processes, but the pay-to-play allows you to issue a contract in this manner. Basically, what this all, the difference between the fair and non-fair process is going to be is that Groundview will not be allowed to make a political contribution to the mayor or council members for a period of 1 year. So that's what that whole process is about.
I know that will strike some of us very,
Usually your PACs are going to be upset that Groundview won't be participating this year.
So, the resolution has been moved and seconded. Mr. Rohal, could you call the roll?
Councilperson Patrick? Aye. Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow?
Aye.
Council President Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays. The resolution is approved.
I'd just like to use a minute of Councilman Murphy's time to commend you on all the work that you do every year on the lager run, which is upcoming and will certainly be a great success. And of course, the Glen Ridge Community Fund, Heather Kobolinski, Councilwoman Morrow, all of the volunteers in that organization. It's a wonderful event every year. No doubt the weather will cooperate.
Having said that, you just... Have you ever heard of Murphy's Law? That's the one thing we can't control, and thank you for that. I appreciate it. It is a lot of hard work by the Community Fund, and it's not a lot of work for me because it's a labor of love. We do hope that folks come out to participate in the Fitzgerald's 1928 Lager Run, but also the Zuner Foundation is having a race, the Dash for Dreams, for the Zuner Foundation. It's a 1,200-meter run. We'd like registration to jump up a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed. It seems to be a little bit low. I've been out there on social media, and I've asked the borough, who's been very cooperative in sending out emails to folks and reminding them that this is a kids' race, kids from 1 to 13, or of all ages. If you don't feel like doing 5,000 meters, you can do 1,200 meters and be done early. The kids, everybody gets a T-shirt, and the winners in each age category, 1-year age groups from age 1 to 13, will win a trophy, boys and girls. And so, looking forward to another successful lager run, and hopefully a very successful first annual Zuner Foundation Dash for Dreams.
Well, good luck, and I hope there's a big swell in participation from the 1-year-olds.
You know,
Guys
last
taking
year,
a lot of steps.
last year we did that for the Tom Fleming Mile, which is a component of the AAK Classic, and 1-year-old just won his age group, and happened to be an Ashenfelder. So there you go.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Morrow, what do you have this evening?
I have no formal report. The planning board did not meet last month as there was no current matter before them. The request for proposal for a consultant to look at the Baldwin Street properties had not returned yet, so there was no matters for the planning board to review. However, since that time, and I offer resolution number 9515, there's been, as you reported, as Mr. Rohal reported in the correspondence, there's been an additional parcel that's been offered to be part of that Baldwin Street property. That will, upon the offering of this resolution, be referred to the planning board and will then be included in that RFP for review by a consultant to determine if it's an area in need of redevelopment or rehabilitation. So with that, I offer resolution number 9515, resolution requesting the planning board to evaluate parcels identified as block
72, Lot 9 on the Borough of Glen Ridge tax map to determine if it should be designated as an area of redevelopment or rehabilitation. Whereas pursuant to New Jersey statutes Title 40A, Section 12A, a municipal governing body has the power to cause a preliminary investigation to be made by the planning board pursuant to New Jersey statutes, and whereas the Borough Council desires to have a preliminary investigation made on certain lands and premises within the borough to see if the area set forth is in need of redevelopment and meets the statutory criteria, be it resolved by the Council of the Borough of Glen Ridge, in the County of Essex, New Jersey, does hereby, pursuant to New Jersey statute Title 48, request and authorize the Planning Board of the Borough of Glen Ridge to undertake a preliminary investigation as to whether the property located on Baldwin Street and identified as Block 72, Lot 9 on the borough tax map can be classified as an area in need of redevelopment or rehabilitation. And be it further resolved that the Planning Board of the Borough of Glen Ridge shall conduct the aforesaid investigation in accordance with the requirements of the statute, and be it further resolved that the redevelopment area determination, if such a determination is made, shall authorize the municipality to use all those powers provided by the legislature for use in a redevelopment area. And be it further resolved that in making its preliminary investigation, the Planning Board shall make its recommendations based upon a finding that the conditions as set forth in the statutes are found to be present.
Thank you very much for that resolution. Does anyone second?
I'll second
the resolution? Thank you, Councilman Murphy. So, resolution 9515 having been moved and seconded, would the clerk please call the roll?
Councilperson Patrick?
Aye.
Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow? Councilperson Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays. The resolution is approved.
Thank you very much. And now we are at the point in the meeting where we'll ask for comments of the administrator.
Mr. President, I have no report this evening.
Okay.
I have no report on it.
How about the comments of the police department?
I have no formal report, however, I would just like to remind and reiterate to residents that when they're locking up at night, to lock their garage doors as well. Recently that machine entered garages and stole bicycles, just preventative actions.
Always wise course of action.
Lieutenant, what type of, I mean, is expensive bikes in my garage, and how, are they single pane glass windows that are being broken, or do you see some?
It's mainly to unlock garage doors.
Okay.
Or unlock windows.
Okay.
But the main type of bicycles, the higher end mountain bicycles.
Okay.
And then
So they're not interested in road bikes or so?
we haven't seen any road bikes.
Thank you.
Thank you for those comments. It's a good reminder. Now it's time for some new and unfinished business.
Yes, Council President, I have resolution number 96-15. Whereas there exists a need for emergency medical dispatch software to replace the base guide card systems utilized by the borough's dispatch center. And whereas the software and upgrades to this system are needed to efficiently operate public safety dispatch center and Vital Click LLC is the sole provider of this service. And whereas the cost for the hardware, software, and 2015 technical customer support and licenses is $6,874. And whereas the Chief Financial Officer has determined and certified the funds for this agreement, now therefore be it resolved the 22nd day of June 2015 by the Council of the Borough of Glen Ridge as follows. The Borough Administrator is authorized to engage Vital Click LLC for the services previously described. I move the resolution.
Thank you for that resolution, Councilman Patrick. Does anyone second the resolution?
I'll second.
Seconded by Councilman Dawson. I actually have a question about this resolution, just to understand. So first of all, we're moving from a paper-based to a system,
software
to a
system,
software
correct.
system. Now, in in getting this VitalClick system, are we sort of joining a community of municipalities that are already on the system? Are we networked in a sense by joining this?
Lieutenant Quinn has a better
Not
plan.
necessarily, it is hooked up to the internet, so, whenever there's a release of a new guide card, for instance, the Ebola, instance that happened, they release all these guide cards, but only to get the guide cards, we would have to get out of the state and pick them up, and so there's a lapse in time. This will instantaneously give us a new guide card, plus we can implement our town policies on there. So if there's, for instance, a bomb threat, a school, event, then it's just with the click of a button, it tells you exactly, the dispatcher exactly who you have to dispatch, numbers to call, it just streamlines everything.
Do neighboring towns use this system?
Yes. Yeah, Bloomfield, is actually the ones who referred to us the system, and it is slowly taking over.
Okay, good to know. So, the resolution's been moved and seconded. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Councilperson Patrick?
Aye.
Dawson?
Aye.
Murphy?
Aye.
Morrow?
Aye.
Councilperson Lefkowitz?
Aye.
5 ayes, no nays, the resolution is approved.
Now we have one more opportunity for comments of the public, but unless you want to have another go, I guess we've exhausted that. So I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you. Oh, sorry.